Zaki Rahimi is the opponent, the German, in the other side, on the other side of the ring, undefeated in 2, and here's our master of ceremonies.
Jan Christensen and Torben Seeman Hansen. Our referee will be Freddie Roffen. Introducing the fighter in the red corner, wearing black and red, weighing at 64.5 kilograms. His record stands at 2 KO wins and no defeats. Hailing from Hamburg, Germany, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zaki Rahimi. And introducing his opponent in the blue corner, wearing green and gold, weighing at 65.5 kilograms. He's undefeated after 2 wins, one of them by knockout. He hails from Aarhus, Denmark. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Puriya Loco Haidari.
Well, Rahimi, the German, hasn't fought in almost 18 months. Haidari, 27 years old. On paper, this could be, well, it could be a decent matchup. It's a light welterweight contest and a 4-rounder.
Very tall, isn't he, Haidari, for a light welterweight.
Stands 5'10.5" or thereabouts. Same sort of stature, even taller, I think, than Amir Khan. He stands about 5'10".
Yeah, he's big, isn't he? Yeah, big, very tall for the weight, Amir.
Haidari, born in Iraq, now fighting out of Denmark.
And even though he carries his left hand very low, doesn't he, Haidari, but he uses it quite well when he's retreating for that retreating left hook.
Rahimi, the balding figure in the black and red shorts, the German, made his pro debut in 2010. Another fight the following year and hasn't been in the ring since. Trying to get lucky with that swinging right hand.
Yeah, the German's doing the right sort of things, and he's staying low before he attacks. He's just jumping in with the right hand's not really the right idea. I think Haidari has good anticipation. Just takes a step back with his back foot and throws that left hook. So Rahimi needs to just find a better, he's staying low. He needs to find just a better way to come forward. Maybe get low, jab, double jab to the chest.
Haidari finding him a very elusive target at this stage of the fight.
But he's making Rahimi work, isn't he? Just stalking him. Cutting the ring off quite well also.
Big difference in height, isn't it? He's having to really punch down at this fellow who's fighting small as well.
Yeah, he is, yeah, and that's the right thing to do against a tall fighter. Make him punch down. But Haidari is, he's on the front foot, to be fair. Again, another good left hook. He's just leaning back. Catching Rahimi coming forward.
Well, not a lot between them in the opening round. And in all honesty, not a lot of big punches landed.
No, well, but for me that was a Haidari round. I think he boxed off the front foot, didn't he? Landed with a few decent counter left hooks. Enough to win him the round, in my card.
The blood around the face of Zaki Rahimi. Looks as though it's coming from his nose. Well, there's a left hand which did get through.
Yeah, good shot as well, wasn't it?
Haidari taking it well, though. He landed a few in the early stages of the round, Rahimi.
Well, looks like he had more success than I thought. I'm looking back at the at the replays.
Well, he winged in a few decent shots from range, didn't he, in the first 90 seconds or so? Chris Christopherson. Surely not the Chris Christopherson.
No, wouldn't have thought so, John. You haven't got the beard for it, has he?
He was in that film with Barbara Streisand, wasn't he?
All this is before my time. I can actually remember it, but I'm trying to make out I can't.
Well, that's no knockdown.
Are we trying to score block, you know? Jeg kan næsten ikke gå ned på den aften. Så må vi give os et go. Hvis de har lyd igennem. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Er de glade for det? Erik Skovklub, der er altid store forventninger til dig. Et kæmpe talent fra
See, Rahimi just needs to be more on the front foot, doesn't he? I think, he's been the shorter guy, staying low. Being forced to stay on the back foot, he's not going to win anything from long range.
He really is going so low, Rahimi, that his opponent is having real difficulty finding the target.
Well, it's hard to jab down, isn't it? It's hard to punch down, but it's certainly hard to jab low. And so it's always a good idea when you're short to stay as low as you can.
Oh, he got through there. Illegally, according to the referee. Haidari's frustration as much as anything, leaving him a little bit open.
What Haidari needs to do is just keep doing what he's doing, stalking him, flicking that jab out. But when Rahimi, he switches to southpaw sometimes, that's when Haidari needs to throw that right hand right down the middle, catch him square there. When he changes there, that's when he needs to catch him square. As you said, Rahimi being quite an elusive target.
And now fighting southpaw.
Good jab there from Haidari.
Well, it's not exactly gelling for a great spectacle, this one, is it?
No, not many clean punches landing. Rahimi's got blood all over his face.
It's from his nose, I think.
Yeah, but there's not much clean work being done. No, Haidari switching to southpaw.
Not an easy round to score, that one, Barry. There was an awful lot of misses from both men.
Yeah, I gave that to Rahimi. I think earlier on in the round, I think he had a better work rate. Got through with some good shots earlier. Well, I was saying good shots. Got through with some shots earlier on in the round. And Haidari didn't really throw enough punches for me.
Well, two inexperienced fighters, and in all honesty, it's showing.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I just think, obviously Rahimi having to fight a guy so tall, he's going to have to take punches coming in. But Haidari needs to establish his jab more. The left in the first round, that lean back left hook was working for him. He needs to get that back into play. And it's all to play for now in these next two rounds.
Yep, all square on your card, Barry, assuming you did give the first to Haidari, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So one apiece. It's a 4-rounder. Light welterweight contest. The undefeated Dane, Puriya Haidari, against Zaki Rahimi of Denmark. Rahimi rather a German.
That was better from Haidari then, just to begin the round, just threw a feint before he jabbed, just to make Rahimi do something. He moved, just give him a little bit of space to throw the jab out then, just a little feint, then throw it. Because obviously Rahimi looking to counter all the time. again, Rahimi just squares up a little bit, doesn't he? Just as he's about to attack, he just brings that right foot forward.
He's very elusive.
But when he squares up,
well, caught off balance and no knockdown, says the referee.
He was off balance, but I thought he got caught. To be honest, he wasn't
Interesting to see if we get a replay of that one.
Yeah, it wasn't a proper shot, was it? But, you know, if you're still off balance, you get clipped. It should still be a knockdown, I think.
Well, the referee's not giving it, so...
Yeah, Haidari just needs to throw that... When Rahimi comes forward and brings that back leg square, that's when he needs to throw that right hand right on the pipe. Catch him square on, there's no defence there.
Caught him on the way in with the left hand then.
Yeah, he's got that left hook back into play, hasn't he? Haidari. I don't like this switching stance, John. It's a modern popular thing, isn't it? A lot of fighters do it now. I'm not a lover of it.
There's not too many fighters who've ever done it really with great effect.
Well, you can't. I know they do it in the amateur game now quite often, and so, you know, that's where it stems from. But I just think it reeks of frustration. I think when you're frustrated, things not working for you, you need to go back to the basics and stick to the basics. That's where it all stems from. That's good work. And he's had a decent round, hasn't he, in this round, Haidari, for me.
Yeah, he's dominated this one. Not a lot between them in the first round. Gum shields come out. Not a lot between them in the first round. Second round, little German maybe edged it, but no doubting that Haidari has bossed this third round. And despite the gum shield coming out, he's saying that the bell, that'll do, and the third round over.
Yeah, and another clear round that was for Haidari for me. And that right hand that knocked the gum shield out, he just did what I was asking for, and he caught Rahimi on the switch as he was square. There's that lean back left hook that he had success with in the first round, used it again in that third round to great success.
Where's the knockdown? Or the knockdown which wasn't? Are we going to see that one? Yeah, left hand landed there. Isn't it right hand? Good shot.
Yeah, he just caught him square on again, didn't he?
Out came the gum shield, so we're not seeing the knockdown again. Never mind.
But just showing him using his long reach to great effect, you know, and that's what he should be doing. Even though he's on the front foot, which is fine, he leans back nice, just skips his feet back a little bit, gets himself a bit of room to throw those straight shots.
You've got Haidari 2-1 ahead here, Barry.
Yeah, I just think Rahimi now in this round, if he wants to level it out, needs to stay low and let his hands go a little bit more punches, and not just looking for the one big pot shot in. But I think Haidari's got his measure now, John.
Famous last words as Rahimi steps into range and tries to wade in.
Swinging so hard with Rahimi, he went down on one knee on his own accord. But he must feel, especially being away from home, he has it all for two in this last round, so he's sort of went out for it then, but good jab there from Haidari.
Oh, good shot. Haidari took it well though and came back throwing punches with interest.
Good little spin there from Haidari. Nice bit of footwork. He's shown some decent footwork actually, hasn't he, in this fight?
Oh, got well and truly caught there. Solid right hand and getting the count. Well, that changes things a bit. That does change things.
Rahimi needs to capitalise on that now, John. I don't think Haidari's recovered.
Rahimi really going looking for him here. The referee doing Haidari a bit of a favour there.
Just a
put
bit.
it mildly. Well, Haidari, the home fighter, is under a lot of pressure here in the last 20 seconds, and he's holding on and trying to buy time.
Yes, dangerous time for him now, isn't it, John?
He could get put away here.
Rahimi needs just really put the foot on the gas now, go for it.
Needs
Last
to find
10
a
seconds.
big shot for German. Oh, he's found another one. Round the back of the head, and no knockdown. He's all over the place.
Referee done him some favours there, Haidari.
Knockdown not given. And, well, maybe he was right. It was around the back of the head. No doubting, though, that was a big last round for the German, Zaki Rahimi. So how do you score that, Barry?
With the knockdown, John, I got Rahimi winning the fight. 38-37.
Oh, well, that was fairly conclusively around the back of the head, that one. That's not around the back of the head, though.
Really good shot, wasn't it? He'd been throwing that looping right hand all day, but that time to a straight one. Well, in his defence, Haidari did turn his back on him, John.
Well, that was the one which was given. There's the second one which wasn't given. That's not given as a knockdown.
No. Well, it was on the back of the ear, but, you know, I think other places they might have just started picking up the count.
Well, whatever the result, I think it's fair to say that if Haidari gets this verdict, he can consider himself a little bit fortunate. And although it would make him 3 wins out of 3, you'd think he wasn't going too far in this sport. Zaki Rahimi here on opposition territory.
Well, to be honest, John, I thought Haidari boxed well in stages. You know, when he used his natural advantages, his long arms, his reach, he got decent footwork. He boxed well in patches.
As soon as he got tagged, though, he'd gone.
Well, that's the difference, yeah. And Rahimi didn't. And obviously, you know, even though he's undefeated himself, isn't he? I think, but he's 3 fights in 3 or 4 years or something. You know, he's expecting an opponent he could handle quite easily, especially with the reach advantage and the height advantage he had over Rahimi. But he struggled. It was still a close fight, but for the knockdown, for me, it swings it in Rahim's favour.
Well, on our card then, we've got, on Barry's card, we've got Zaki Rahimi coming out as a narrow winner. How have the judges got it? Remember, we are in Denmark with this one, and the home fighter is Puriya Loco Haidari. We will see. Anxious moment for the two fighters. And the splendidly named Toku Kostinainen gives us the result.
To the scorecards, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Sören Zaugman had it 38-37 for Puriya Haidari. Jan Christensen 38-37 for Rahimi. Torben Zeman Hansen had it 38-37 for the winner, Puriya Haidari.
Haidari got the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
despite
fight
going down in that
also
last round. And, well, the way we look at it, I think he was just a little bit fortunate.
Oh yes, Loco Lobo, split decisions on the floor, out of his head being hit, back of the head, front of the head, house fighters under pressure. What an Esberg undercard feast we're having.
Second one, the previous fight, the house fighter got banged out by the little roly-poly check, and that guy's had a really tough 4 rounds. The floor, the punch that did the guy there, the floor in there was a good right hand, Steve, actually.
What, when he falls back in the ropes, gets whacked by his head?
He got whacked over by the back of the head there, which spoiled it a bit, but it was a good shot. The first one, certainly better than the 2 body shots that we saw earlier on when the guys couldn't continue.
Well, we calculate that we've been on air an hour and 40 odd minutes, and that we've actually had 6 contests now. 6 contests in an hour and 40 odd minutes. quite staggering. Okay, you know, they haven't been the rumble in the jungle, but hey, we're in Esberg. They've got gorgeous forests. They've been the fights on the edge of the forests. We're going to have an ad break now, as they call it in the trade. I'm going to get a cup of tea. Lillis is going to get a cocoa. We'll see you in 82 seconds. Thank you.